All right. Let's see what we got. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, shout out to everybody. We're back again. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's see what we got. Yo, what up? I see y'all in there. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. We back again. We're doing a step-by-step breakdown of what the hell's going on with this P. Diddy case. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Come in the comments, let me know you could hear me. But we doing a breakdown of this. Shout out to Inner City Press, who continues to keep us updated. So I'm gonna be reading this shit out loud so y'all can see what's going on. I'm even gonna go down in the bottom right hand corner. So here we are. Prosecutor says, "Can you describe him?" And Capricorn Clark, 5 of me, 2 linebackers. He was chain smoking. Prosecutor, did Uncle Paulie stay? CC, no. Intermittently he came back. What did the heavyset man say? I was there to take a lie detector test. That was Capricorn Clark. What did he say would happen if you failed the lie detector test? That they would throw me in the river. Objection. The prosecution is called an objection. They're painting Diddy to be a monster right now. Allegedly, he's saying that Diddy told Capricorn Clark he would throw him in the river. Yeah, this shit is getting interesting, man. This is getting interesting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been playing devil's advocate. I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? I don't know. Do y'all like this view like this, or would you prefer this? I guess this would be better. I've been playing devil's advocate with the case. I was talking to a couple of defense attorneys, and they're saying that a lot of this shit isn't a RICO. So I don't know. But I'm going to follow this day by day, step by step. And then I get to talk to y'all and stream. I'm probably one of the oldest streamers. I'm 50 streaming because that is the wave. This is it right here. This is it. If Diddy wasn't protected and he was just a regular guy, he would be in jail already. And I'm going to have to disagree with you. I don't believe that. Because the thing about it is, and this is what I'm going to say. I don't think he's a good guy. I think he's an evil man. I think he's a bad guy. A lot of these people, a lot of these grown-ass people, they could have left. They could have got regular jobs. Okay? If you a grown-ass man and the man tell you to do something and you don't have the strength to say, nah, fuck you, I quit. That's on you a lot of times, bro. Now, people say, well, he was threatening people. He would tell you he did what? I mean, did he? Because at the end of the day, why is Cassie alive? Why is her husband alive? Like, we have to get back to that. Wouldn't he have buried her before she even got the chance to say this with the snap of his diamond pinky ring fingers? Wouldn't he have gotten rid of this woman? I'm just being honest. So I don't know. A lot of people, and you can't disagree with the mob. You can't. Nobody got their own thought. I do not condone anything he did. I don't condone it. But at the same time, we can all agree to disagree. We can state our opinions without having to fight one another. So, I don't know. I don't know who will win. It doesn't matter who will win because I'm not going to jail. Shit. If he lose, he lose. If he win, he win. Who knows? But several defense attorneys seem to think he'll walk. So, I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I'm just a guy that's coming over here talking. Okay, here we go. Well, what did Paul say at the end? This is prosecutor. This is attorney, USA prosecutor. What did Paul say at the end?
That he'd come back the next day to figure this out. We started again, and there's a lie detector in the same location all day.
Were you free to leave?
No.
How long did this go on?
5 days.
Did you tell anyone where you were?
No, I was just trying to survive it. I worked under an NDA.
Agnefield, objection. Sustained. Jury should disregard the last answer.
What would
have you been doing? Shadowing Mr. Combs. Now, I'm like, listen, we watching this, right? Now I want y'all to watch. Capricorn Clark is on the stand. The prosecution is talking to him. They're going to grill him in this cross-examination. That's the most interesting part about this is the cross-examination that we're going to see. Capricorn Clark, an investigation on female DNA on Molotov cocktail bottle in Kid Cudi's car. So Diddy had, I guess, allegedly had nothing to do with the Molotov cocktail in his car. It was a female DNA. But who knows? Did he send the female? Who knows? Who knows? What happened after 5 days?
That I could return to work, that Mr. Combs would see me the next week.
Did Mr. Combs ever discuss it with you?
No.
Why did you continue to work with Mr. Combs?
If I left, they'd think I stole.
Interesting. Very interesting. They running through it now, y'all. The heat is turning up. Shout out to all 65. We got 65 people watching right now. Probably most on Twitter. Yep. 65, 66 people tuned in. Shout out to all y'all watching this. Shout out to the people on Facebook. We got 7 in the Facebook, my big Facebook page with over 647,000 followers. 6 people are watching that, which doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, 11 on YouTube, 13 on YouTube. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out. We in the building, man. We in the building. But let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling to see how this goes. Also, too, I posted on Instagram today. People are losing their minds, man. I posted on Instagram today. Well, late last night. And I said Drake's album spikes more than 8,500% in sales. This was by Forbes magazine. I screenshotted it and posted it on my Instagram. And I said, well, I guess y'all like Drake again. And these people are like tearing me up, saying I'm holding Drake's balls. And it's ridiculous. I'm just reporting what Forbes said. And it obviously has to be some truth and fact in it. Like, why? What is wrong with people nowadays? That's what I want to know. What is wrong? Can we all have a different opinion, or are we all supposed to walk to the beat of the mob? What's wrong with people? And see, I'm a comic too, so I don't mind people like getting upset. I'm going to roast your ass. And all the men in there telling me, man, you won't drink nothing. They all dusty. They are all dusty men who don't get hoes. I've looked at like they don't have no hoes. Like, it's crazy to me. These are all incels going back at me. What's happening, man? LA 53, I see you, man. I'm just calling out. Listen, when I put that post up, I am sitting here calling out the hypocrisy of people. And people not going by the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So if he had an 8,500% spike in sales, it's what it is. And for people to act like when you on the boat with your girl, or if you with the hoes, you got Drake on. Period. I don't know what kind of guy this man is. I don't know this man. I like the music, bro. That's all. People be like, man, you gay. And for motherfuckers that call me gay, that shit's so fucking lame. Yeah, because I'm gonna say, yeah, I am. Now what? Like, the fuck? That shit is whack at this point. That's the best you got. Like, give me a break. What's up, Tamara Hill Pfeiffer in the building? What's happening in the... Oh, man. My prayers go out to St. Louis. I saw that tornado or that hurricane came through there, man. So my prayers out to the Lou. Shout out to everybody in the Lou. I performed out there a few times, man. So shout out to the people out there, man. What's happening, Ro? You know what I'm saying? These niggas is crazy, man. They crazy. They think I care. I'm never gonna fight. Whatever you say about me, I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna say, yeah, you're right. You're right. And then I'm gonna throw it back at your ass. Cause that's called being a comedian. A comedian. Alright? Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's see what we got. 1 hour, 2 minutes. All right. Did you get paid overtime?
No, I spoke to the head of HR. She said I was owed $80,000.
How did Mr. Combs respond?
He ripped up the paper.
Would Mr. Combs stay at hotels?
Yes.
With whom?
Kim Porter, once a week.
What names would he book room under?
Frank Black, Frank White.
And the girlfriends?
Jackie Starr?
Jackie Starr? Where did he stay?
Intercontinental, Buckhead in Atlanta, Beverly Hills Hotel in LA.
What were in his bags? First of all, let me Google who this Capricorn. Was this an assistant or something? Let me see. Who is Capricorn Clark? Okay, Capricorn Clark is an ex-assistant. That's who he is. He's one of Diddy's ex-assistants. I'm trying to... I don't see no pic. Let me see if I can find a picture of old Capricorn Clark. Can we find a picture? Let's see if we can find a picture of Capricorn Clark real quick. I may have to put that in the tab. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, is that her? It's a woman. You know, you look at these pics. You look at these pics, and every pic, every damn pic, you wouldn't think, you know, they were going through such awful things. They're all smiling. Everybody's happy, happy, happy. You would think these people would be in tears crying, but they're not. So that is Capricorn Clark. Smiles for days. These are the people that when your regular ass tried to get in the party, they would diss the shit out of you and snatch your soul out of your body and tell you to go back to the car. These are these people. So let's get back here. That's who's on the stand, the young lady that is on the stand. Okay. What were in his bags? Let's see if we can update that. Welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast stream, whatever it is. And listen too, if you live in San Antonio, I'm gonna be at the Upstage Comedy Lounge June 13th and 14th for Juneteenth weekend. So pull up on me, man. Go to LeVarWalker.me, sign up for that email list, and come get some of this funte. Come get some funte. Hey, bring y'all ass out there. San Antonio. I'm gonna have my ass out there, San Antonio, June 13th and 14th. That's gonna be me, Shirley Strawberry letter. But no, let me quit playing. Okay. So in the bag, they had, oh, so this is a lady. So
a camera, small bottles of baby oil, and lube. Cameras every time.
what would you be doing?
Watching TV, ordering room service, keeping up on sleep. Afterward, I sweep the room for anything left behind.
Any damage?
Baby oil! Baby oil! Baby oil! That shit was everywhere. Like I slipped in that shit and I hurt myself.
Okay. So we know Capricorn Clark is, so I'm going to put a voice to Capricorn Clark. And if we go back, this is Capricorn Clark, the light-skinned lady in the middle. Yeah, that's Capricorn Clark, as y'all can see. That's the former assistant. As all these people seek out to destroy and take this tyrant, to take him down. That's him. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Wait to the I could let me tell y'all something, right? I just want y'all to look at this lady. Just look at her. Take a good look. This cross-examination, I can tell they about to tear apart. In the cross-examination, when she sit her ass on that stand and them defense lawyers get up there, they gonna rip her to shreds. I can look at these pictures and tell. I can tell she enjoyed working at Bad Boy a little too much. Like, what are we talking about? Like, everybody, this is crazy. It's crazy. And I know people say, you taking up for Diddy. I don't give a fuck about Diddy, bro. I'm just calling spades a spade.
Here I am.
I'm calling a spade a damn spade. I want to get to the bottom. I want shit to be fair. I don't think the man should necessarily spend the rest of his natural life and die in jail for being fucking mean to people. People who were willing participants, people who begged and sold their souls and shitted on people around them to be around this nigga. I don't want to hear it. I make sacrifices every day. I could be a bigger comic if I did certain shit. If I went to them people and kneeled at the altar, I could be slightly bigger and then get mad and sue because I didn't make it to where I needed to make it. But it's a thing called integrity. Integrity. These are grown-ass people. And I don't believe he had a gun to their head. Because if everything these people are saying is true, Cassie ain't living. She's not walking around. She's not walking around. But anyway, I digress. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. How frequently would Mr. Combs stay in a hotel with Cassandra Ventura in 2008?
Like once a week at La Hermitage, the London Intercontinental for several days, the IV drips.
Did he speak to you about his relationship with Miss Ventura?
Yes. Miss London was there. Chef Jordan in the other room. He called Cassie over. Asked her to walk there. Hand me that. Go back in the other room. She did it.
What did you say?
You bitches won't do that. That's why you don't have a man.
Wow. Did she really say that? Let me read this again. Let me read this again. How frequently would Mr. Combs stay in a hotel with Cassandra Ventura in 2008?
Like once a week at La Hermitage, the London Intercontinental, for several days. The IV drips. Did he speak to you about his relationship with Miss Ventura? Yes. Miss London was there. Chef Jordan in the other room. He called Cassie over, asked her to walk there, hand me that, go back in the other room. She did it. What did he say? You bitches won't do that. That's why you don't have a man.
Okay. That was Diddy talking. I was like, oh shit. Damn, so Lauren London was in the room too, huh? I guess he held Lauren London by hostage. I don't think Nip was cold in the ground. And Lauren London in there. So maybe if Lauren London was in that room, he had to hire goons to drive up in a van and snatch Lauren London up and drag her into the hotel as she kicked and screamed and he hog-tied her in the room. Had to. Because there's no way she's just in that room. There's no way. Okay. What did you say?
You motherfucking right.
Did you observe Mr. Combs obtain drugs? I'm gonna go a little higher with
a girlfriend in New York and LA. One from Stop, Molly, Ecstasy, delivered to Puff or to me.
Did he ask you to get drugs for him?
Yes, ecstasy.
And in the south of France?
He asked me to get cocaine. I said, for who?
Why?
I wasn't gonna do it given how my mother died.
Objection! Sidebar! The defense is called for objection, and a sidebar meaning the lawyers are going to gather at the bench. They're going to gather at the bench. But I'm sure all these women were being held hostage against their will. Shit is fucking ridiculous. Y'all sitting up here, these are the same bitches tell y'all regular working ass women y'all ain't shit for working and being good mothers and having regular jobs. But y'all cheering them on. These are the women. These are the women. So we're going to keep this going. I'm going to try to keep this as entertaining as possible. It's going to be one of the greatest shows. You're tuning in to one of the most terrific live streams you're ever going to see. It's me talking about the Diddy trial. Oh yeah. One of the most beautiful live streams. Other live streams are terrible. Not as nearly entertaining. You're going to watch it. Let me see what we got. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Come on. Shout out to Inner City Press. All right, it's a sidebar going on right now. They're all huddled up. Let me tell y'all something, man. I moved to Atlanta in 2002 at the pharmacy school. In 2003, Diddy had Justin's Restaurant. That shit was popping. You know what I mean? It was hoes from all over the world in there. The man was on top of the world. People would cut off their right arms and sell their fucking souls to get into these parties. These women who surrounded this man, they wanted to be with him. All of them. Now, was he an asshole? Absolutely. Was he abusive? Absolutely. Were they willing participants? You goddamn right they were. You're right. You're right. They absolutely were. I'm probably gonna lose. I probably ain't gonna sell no tickets at my next shows because of this shit, but I don't fucking care. The 10 people that buy the tickets, we're going to have a great time. And then I'll put the shit on YouTube. We're going to keep going. All right, we still at the sidebar, guys. We're still at a sidebar. But you guys, how you guys' day going, man? Mr. Karate, pull up on me, dog. Mr. Karate. He a karate man. He's a karate man. Wow! Like, Mr. Karate kick somebody's ass. I'm need you, man, because if these people jump up on that stage and fuck with me, Karate Man, I want you there. I want you there to do a roundhouse karate chop kick on their ass. And then I'm going to be there dressed as a hibachi chef and fry up some rice for them niggas as they getting beat. You know, pop a fucking chicken in their mouth. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, the defense is getting together. Watch what happens with Capricorn Clark. If you guys have been following this trial as I've been following the trial, this is what I'm saying. Person goes on stand. Assisted goes on stand with prosecution. Assisted on stand with prosecution is a good, upstanding person. Like one of the first to say, good, upstanding person. By the time the defense got done with this nigga, he was a coked out, woman-beating, terrible employee by the time the defense got through with him. Grand Night, what's happening, man? How many we got over there on Twitch, man? Where the Twitch people at? We got one watching on Twitch. People done tuned out to me on Facebook. Facebook, they sensitive over there. I don't give a fuck. We got heavy numbers on other platforms. Shout out to Grand Night 2014. I see you, big bro. You've been coming in for a minute over here, man. You've been coming for a minute, homie. We're going to show the comments on the stage. You guys feel free to comment. Come on in. We could talk to each other. We got to keep this thing going. I just don't want to have any type of dead space in here. Just got back from Dunkin' Donuts. This is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts, where I got my iced coffee. It was great. However, the young lady did mess up my order. But hey, when you have 16-year-old high school kids working at Dunkin' Donuts who don't want to be there, they're going to mess it up. Man, I don't know. That's a great question, TS. Where is the nurse or doctor that administered the IV? I don't know. I don't know where they at, but that is a great question. Shout out to TS, man. TS, what neck of the woods are you tuning in from, sir? Let me know. Let me know. TS, tell me what neck of the woods you from. What we got? 7 minutes. They still having a sidebar, so the lawyers are arguing at the sidebar. All right, Cali, what's up, man? What part of Cali, man? You LA? Where you from, homie? You LA, homie? You from the Bay? On mamas? Where you from, homie? Or is it cuz? Or is it big blood? Where you from, homie? Popping hella corners. We are at a sidebar, guys. My man from Sacramento. Sacramento in the house. Have I been to Sacramento? I don't think I've been to Sac. Bro. I've been to, of course, LA, Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Been all in the Bay. But I ain't been to Sac Town, baby. Mr. Karate out there in Columbus, Georgia. I see you, Mr. Karate. What's going on in Columbus today, man? Y'all need to change the name from Columbus to something else, because Columbus was a predator. He came to a land, he discovered a land where people were already there, annihilated. This is Christopher Columbus. Annihilated those people. Gave them poison, just all kind of disease, and brought all kind of thieves and crooks to this country. They need to get rid of the name Columbus from Columbus, Georgia. Call it Lenny, George. Lenny. That's what they need to change the name to. Let's see if they're back from sidebar, guys. I don't know. Okay. I guess Capricorn Clark mama must have died from cocaine. That was the last thing she said. We're still waiting. And then Diddy was using that pink cocaine. I never seen pink cocaine. I don't know where you get fucking pink cocaine from, but he was getting pink cocaine. Yeah, shout out to my indigenous brothers and sisters, the Native Americans, the original Americans whose land was stolen. Shout out to them. And you know, speaking of the indigenous people, I had a show one time in Billings, Montana. And I'm doing this show and I'm having lunch with these white people. And you know, they had the nerve to tell me, yeah, the native, a lot of the Native Americans, they're kind of mad and have drinking problems. And I said, motherfucker, if I took your goddamn land and moved you to a small section of it, what would you do? What would you do? The fuck? Like they just had to drink it, bro. Like, come on, man. You annihilated the people and stole land. Of course they're going to be upset. Of course there's going to be some problems. Shit. What does that mean? Northern Paiute? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. Could you tell me, is that a tribe? Is that a Native American tribe? Shout out to the Native Americans. Let's see if we're back, y'all. Come on. Let's see if they threw arguing at the bench. Nope. Uh-oh. I think they back, guys. Okay, here we go. Sidebar is done, guys. Okay. Who did Mr. Combs say the drugs were for?
He said, not me.
Did you get them?
Yes, through the Spanish security guard. He also get prescription drugs in my name. They were in the toiletry bag I carry on security.
What about bulk cash?
Yes, 100,000 euro coming back from Europe.
Where'd he get it?
Club bookings in Europe. He'd keep it, then give it to security. Then into his bedroom personal safe.
Violence?
Fighting.
Was Mr. Combs violent with you?
Yes. At Star Island, he told me you are not to leave his house. Pharrell Williams was brought in by a boat. I returned to Mr. Walker to Palm Island. He called and said, where the fuck are you? You can't have a life. One time I asked the chef if there was turkey bacon. She said, no fucking turkey bacon. I said, I hate it here. The chef told Mr. Combs, and he pushed me again and again.
What did he say?
He said, if you hate it here, get the fuck out of here.
Duh! The fuck? But you don't want to get a regular ass job. But let me digress. Did you leave your employment?
I did.
But you returned?
As global brand director.
Why?
He was impressed by what I did in the job I left for. A couple of albums. He said you wouldn't have to work directly for me.
These motherfuckers, this shit is insane. This shit is insane. None of these motherfuckers, he said leave, bitch. This is what he said. So, once again, he told her, you don't have to take this shit. Go. But she stayed. Now, what they want to do is manipulate it by somebody saying, if I would have left, he would have, he look, this man doing all this shit, freak offs, Ciroc, De Leon Tequila, the record label, being his own personal brand, doing shows, all this shit, but he would have time to call to see where she was working, to destroy her life. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Now, what? I can't wait till they cross-examine him. Wait till this cross-examination. What were you doing for Miss Ventura?
Managing our image, maximize the optics for her. For Sean Combs, he had final approval on everything.
In LA, where did you live?
A gated community. We had followed Kim Porter there.
I want all of you poor motherfuckers to understand something. These people were living the high life. They were living the high life. They would not have talked to you. None of these bitches would have even spoke to a regular person at this time. I understand that. Anyway.
A gated community. We had followed Kim Porter there.
Where was Miss Ventura?
In New York City on West End. She would come to LA and stay with him or with me or in a hotel.
Who else was Miss Ventura seeing?
Scott Muscuddy, Cuddy.
How'd you learn that?
She brought him to my apartment.
This shit is stupid, bro. This shit dumb. This shit just dumb to me. So you couldn't go anywhere, but you had time to cheat on the man, bring other niggas to the... But he was so threatening by telling people to leave. Where are we? Where are we? These people are broke now. They need money. So what they want to do, get him a conviction. The government comes in, seizes the 400 million or whatever he got left and distributes it to them. They will be out of money again. They will all try to write books. However, the market will be so oversaturated, nobody's going to care. But let me quit telling the truth because, you know, you have to walk to the beat of the drum of the mob. You have to. You have to. What did she say?
She texted me they were going to this public place in LA. I told her it was a bad idea and to delete the text.
Why?
If Mr. Combs learned about Mr. Muscuddy, Mr. Combs paid for my phone and hers.
So if he was so controlling, if he was hog-tying this woman, if she could not go anywhere without him saying how the fuck she would Kid Cudi and he don't know about it. Talk to me. Make this make sense to me. Make it make sense, y'all. Please make it make sense. I don't know. You telling me this is all telling me that this is a bad guy. He was mean. He hurt people's feelings. He did the same thing most of y'all supervisors do to you at your job every day. But most of y'all ain't bringing your supervisors in for a RICO.
I took Cussy to Best Buy to get her a burner phone.
When did Mr. Combs return to town?
Not long after. He took Cassie to a hotel, the Cipriani.
And then?
December 22nd, 2011, between 5:30 and 6 a.m., there was banging at my door.
All right, let's keep going. What did you see through the peephole?
A furious Puff.
That's subjective. How do you know he was furious? You just saw this and you... So they objected that. Judge,
Ask another question, Miss Steiner.
what was his movement?
Pacing with something in his hand.
Did you open the door?
I did.
All right, so I guess she saw Puff and Cassie in the room through the peephole, which is going to lead back to, I guess, Puff being, having domestic abuse with Miss Ventura, which we already know he was physically abusive, and he was also on drugs, as Miss Ventura said she was on drugs. So they were both on drugs. So could the drugs have any implication on his behavior? And if the drugs do not have any implication on his behavior, it should not have any implication on Miss Ventura's behavior. So we need to toss out them being on drugs. I just don't know. This sounds like this shit sounds like a really bad Tubi movie. That's what this said. This sounds like a fucked up Tubi movie. And I just don't know. What was he wearing?
Button-down sweater, torn pants, and he was holding a gun. He came into my apartment and said, "Why didn't you tell me who is Scott?" I said, "I don't know any Scott."
What did he say?
We're going to K this nigga.
But he's alive. They said that, but he's alive. He's alive. He walked in there and testified. Why is he here? Why is Cassie here? Why is Cassie married to the help? Why was Lauren London in the hotel room? Shit is a mess, man. Okay. It's getting juicy, y'all. This Capricorn Clark testimony. Watch what happens when they get through with. She already got holes in her story, as we're pointing out. You quit. You went back to work for him. You live in where? Gated community. Smiling in every picture. Let's go back to these pictures. Let's go back to the pic. Look at that. Oh, wow. Now, I've worked some jobs that if you go look at my pictures when I was working at CVS Pharmacy, you would never see a grin on my goddamn face. Or maybe she's lying. Maybe he was behind the camera holding a pistol. Maybe that's what was going on. This is fake. The gated community she lived in, that he forced her to live in this expensive gated community in California. Huh. Okay. Where was the gun?
In his hand. I said I didn't want to go. He said, "I don't give a fuck what you want. Get dressed."
What concerns did you have?
He'd never come to my house.
Did you try to escape?
No, I got dressed. And I put on some Sean John. And he had these cute little Sean John sandals. And I put them on. And then we took a picture together before we walked out of the door.
This is terrible. This is terrible, man. This is terrible. terrible. All right, let's see what we got now. Four minutes, 2 minutes. Who joined in?
Reuben in the black Escalade, executive class.
Where was Reuben?
Driver's seat. I got in the back seat, right hand side. Mr. Combs was in the left next to me. Usually he would have sat in front. Gun was in his lap.
Oh, I got a little hiccup. It ain't nothing worse than being damn near 50 with a hiccup. Okay.
Usually he would have sat in the front. Gun was in his lap. It was in his lap.
Sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
The gun was in his lap.
And then people come out singing, gun was in his lap.
And then he said, bitch, I want my bacon hot. And I said, I never knew you to be a man like this.
In the new movie, the executive that went crazy.
And then I called Medea. I got Medea on the phone. And Medea said,
Hello. Hello. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to Twitter for letting me talk how I talk. I appreciate it. I don't have to talk in like Facebook is just so like restrictive. Even though on Facebook you can see people being deleted. But if I say a cuss word, I'm the worst person. I'm the worst person in the world. But anyway, let's see what we got, guys. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. All right, we're waiting on them, guys. We're waiting on them. But while we're waiting, guys, you guys got any questions for me as we go? Shout out to everybody in the comments. Chat. What kind of questions y'all got for me? Anything you want to know about me, if you want to know about my shows, my views, my opinions, what I have going on in life, let me know in the chat, y'all. Come on in the chat.
ladies and gentlemen, any motherfucking thing you want to know, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I play a little bit of chess, man. I play some chess. I play some chess, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good game. You know what's so interesting about playing chess? What's the most powerful piece on the board? The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. And in life, the queen is the most powerful piece. Women, you are the most powerful pieces on the board. And it's evident. You even look at it like this, right? Let's take Travis Hunter. Let's take Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is a very talented football player, been busting his ass, can run fast. The young man, his athletic ability is insane, okay? The woman he just married without the prenup, right? Now she's going to take half his shit. Hey, she's going to take it. So, and she never had to run, jump, get tackled or anything because he didn't get a prenup. And she just skipped over everything. She moved so far where the king can only move like one step at a time because it's so hard for a man to put himself in position. It's very difficult. No, I've never played any musical instrument. I don't know when I'm coming back. I am still crying over that New York show. I did the New York City winery, the Loft, and I only sold 22 tickets. We probably gave another 20 away. So we had like 46 people in there. And I was so hurt because New York is literally my biggest market. And I'm like, damn, I know I could sell 100 tickets here. But New York was like, nah. They's like, nah, son. Nah, you mad corny, B. But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try it again. Hopefully, Nunya B Sness. I love that name. Hopefully you buy a ticket and come out. Did you come to that show? Did you come to that show, Nunya? Let's see if they back. They gotta be back now. Come on, let's see what we got. I don't want to get too off topic here. Let's go back. All right. What did you do? Oh, wait. No. How long does it take to drive from your home at the time to Cuddy's house in Hollywood Hills?
If you push it, 15 to 20 minutes.
What did Mr. Combs and Rude do at Cuddy's house?
They went in.
Could you see in?
Yes.
What did you do?
I called Cassie on a burner. I said, Cassie, where the fuck? I told her Puff was at Cuddy's house. Then I changed her number in my phone to my best friend Stormy.
Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, y'all. I'm gonna ask the Lord. You know who real popping right now? The young brother Casanat. And I just beg Kai, don't trust none of these people. Don't let any of these people get up under you or use you. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Put a shield around that young man. Shield him, Jesus. Oh, gosh. No, I haven't come to Houston yet. No, I'm not. I haven't done Houston. What y'all gotta understand is this, right? I be putting up all these videos, doing all this. It's only so I could get y'all to see me enough to maybe buy a ticket to a show. So a lot of these places, I can't really come there until I have a big enough demand to where I could put asses in the seats. So until then, we just stay here because this doesn't cost me anything other than electricity and Wi-Fi. And then you could get some entertainment. And as we grow together, and I would hope you tell people about me, or tell your friends, and then I'm able to come to these cities. And then we sell good tickets and we hug one another and have a great, great time. And I could deliver the gift. Oh, see, let me tell y'all something here. See, my ad, I used to sleep in my car. See, y'all don't know the grind you got to put in here. So I had to sleep in my car at times. All right, let's see how this goes. Cross-examination. Boy. Let's see. They have it called the cross. The cross-exam is jumping to get back in, bro. What did you hear on the phone?
That Scott was at Cassie's.
When Mr. Combs came back?
He took my phone and called the last number. Then I saw Cuddy driving up. Mr. Combs saw my face and said,
That's that
nigga right there.
Boy, I tell you, this is something else, right? This is something else. Shout out to everybody on the tube watching and everybody over on Twitter and nobody on Facebook. No, like nobody. That is crazy to me. What is Facebook doing? What are y'all doing? That's insane. That is insane to me. But anyway, I stay here.
We drove off and saw the police driving the other way, toward Cuddy's. Puff was pulling himself together. We stopped at the Key Club and he told me to call Cassie.
What did he tell you to tell Cassie?
That he had me and wouldn't let me go.
What? What? Let me read this again. I'm going to start from the top here. What did you hear on the phone?
That Scott was at Cassie's.
When Mr. Combs came back?
He took my phone and called the last number. Then I saw Cuddy driving up. Mr. Combs saw my face and said, "That's that right there." We drove off and saw the police driving the other way, towards Cuddy's. Puff was pulling himself together. We stopped at the Key Club and he told me to call Cassie.
What did he tell you to tell Cassie?
That he had me and wouldn't let me go.
So he's holding you hostage now? So this has turned into a hostage situation. This is insane to me. Now it's a hostage. So what is she gonna do? How does your boss has you hostage? I cannot wait to hear the cross-examination for this show. I can't wait to hear it. This is going to be very, very interesting. You found me after the fact, none of your business. Hold on, where we at? Let me. Let's see what we got. How did Miss Ventura respond?
She said, "Okay, come get me." She was calm.
What?
She said, "Okay, come get me." She was calm.
Who drove you home?
Reuben.
What did Mr. Combs then tell you?
To convince Cuddy not to say that it had been him in his house. I picked up Cassie.
Where did you go?
Went to Cuddy's and tried to convince him not to file a police report.
What did you tell them?
That Puff came to my house with a gun.
What did you tell him he said?
If you tell on him, he'll hurt us all.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This thing heating up today, y'all. It's heating up. This is really heating up. It is heating up. Do you hear me? It's all good now. You be nice. Let's see what we got. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. The last thing she said, if you tell on him, he'll hurt us all. He'll hurt us. Y'all don't mind me. I am sitting here looking at something, but I'm still here with you guys, so don't mind me. Y'all got any questions? Still want to talk? I haven't come to Houston yet. No, Miss Sonya B. Ness found me out of after the fact that I came to New York. I said I played chess, and we are here. We are here, getting to the bottom of this, man. I want to know why the nurse is not there. Well, I guess the cleanup crew was the assistants. Could you imagine being a nurse? You know what? To be honest with you, yes, I do miss pharmacy sometimes because I could just go work my job and take my mind off of this. So yeah, I miss it sometimes. I do. Let me see what we got. If we updated it. Yes, I do. You just count the pills and come on home. Sometimes people get on my nerves though, but it's cool. What are you, bro? What are you talking about? Castanet is racist towards American blacks. Why would you say that, bro? Come on, wake up to cake up at 8 a.m. Why would you say it? Could you give me some explanation of that? I don't know. How is he racist to American blacks, bro? A kid that grew up in the projects in New York that's blacker than you and me, that got the New York accent. How, bro? Please give me some explanation. And see, you see what you're saying? It's so hurtful. And this is what's going on. We are developing tall poppy syndrome in this country. You're saying this because Kai has gotten too big. So now it's time to call him a racist towards America because he's gotten too big. $2 million a month to sit in front of the camera, hollering at the screen. You believe in your heart he makes too much, and you're sick of it. Kai said he's Haitian and he is better than American blacks on his platform. Do you have proof of this? I don't know what to say to that. Do you have proof? You said have you been watching my channel? Look at this idiot. Have you been watching my channel? What are you talking about? I'm very objective in this, sir. Would y'all tell him something? What is he talking about? He said my channel is based on Terror Diddy. You haven't been watching my channel, Mario. I'm still got to go back to this. He said on his platform he's Haitian and he is better than American blacks. He is an American black. So that doesn't make sense. He didn't come on here on the boat, bro. I believe, was he born in the U.S.? Was he born here? Let's take a look at that. Well, first of all, let me see if on, let's see what we got. I'm sure it's about time for cross-examination for this young lady. Okay.
If you tell on him, he'll hurt us all.
What was Mr. Muscotty's reaction?
Mind blown.
Objection. Sustained. Juror would disregard. What happened at the house?
He was kicking Cassie again and again.
How was Cassie?
In the fetal position. Mr. Combs kicked her all the way to the street. She was crying silently.
Where was he kicking her?
Her backside.
Where were you?
5 feet away. So was Rube.
What did Mr. Combs say to you?
He said, if you jump in, I'm going to F you up too.
What did Rube do?
Nothing.
Who did you call?
D-Rock. I told him, tell your brother to stop, Puff. He is kicking the shit out of her.
All right, oh my gosh. It's heating up, guys. What did you talking about Tyler Perry and Monique? Okay. Look, I'm gonna click over here, and what I want to know, because is Casanet. Matter of fact, I can, well. Okay, so let me explain something to you. Wake up to Cake Up at 8 a.m. Casanet was born in New York, bro. He's an American black, bro. What are you talking about? Do you see how? Now we look this up. Do you see how what you're saying? It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. So what you said was invalid. Wake up to Cake Up at 8 a.m. It's invalid. And you said it because he's gotten too big. Just be honest. You're sick of seeing this kid sit behind a computer at 22 and make $2 million a month. Be honest, Wake Up to Cake Up. You're tired of waking up to Cake Up. And see, this is what happens when you got a young man like that with this amount of success. Wolves were going to come out and surround him. They're going to jump on his back like fleas and parasites and try to suck money out of him. Okay? And then 10 years from now, there'll be some young lady somewhere where the money stops, she's going to come after him. This is the continuous pattern. Tall poppy syndrome. You can only get so big in this society before they begin to tear your ass down. That is what's happening. So that was a very, very bad take, my friend. All eyes on top after Monique let loose, laughing my ass off when they described Diddy's rat. What are you talking about, Chef Kiss? Could you explain that to me? Hey, my babies. Oh, sugar. Oh, my baby. Oh, sugars. Hey, my babies. That's how Monique be. All right, let's see what we got. Let's stick to the case here. Six, 4 minutes. Okay.
I called Polly too. I said he'd take care of it, but Rube did nothing.
What next?
Mr. Combs told me to get the F out too. I left on foot.
Could you still see her getting kicked?
Until I ran around the bend.
Then who did you call?
Regina Ventura. I told her, he's kicking the shit out of your daughter. I can't call the police, but you can.
Why didn't you call the police?
The mission of the day was to get Cuddy, so no calling police.
Who's it? What you mean, who's it? What you talking about, bro? What do you mean, who's it? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we gonna keep up with this, guys. Listen, chat, keep talking to me in these comments so I can keep responding back, and we don't have any type of dead space in this conversation that we have. And so keep talking to me. DJ Saito 23. I don't know. You asked the question, who's it? Who's it, bro? Listen, the reason I get it. You post a link of this guy saying this. But it doesn't make sense because he's an actual American, U.S.-born, soiled citizen. So he's an American black. Right? It's not adding up, bro. Even if he said it, it's like he was born, he American. He's American. What's a tether? Could you explain that, sir? This email. Who's it from?
Cassie. She wrote that he would be releasing sex tapes about me and he would have someone else hurt me and Scott Muscati.
Do you recall if you responded to this?
I don't.
Well, they about to have a field day with this woman in cross-examination. Wait till y'all see what happens with cross-examination. This gonna be worse than Don Richards. I promise you. Bro, listen. You can't move this goalpost, bro. It don't matter if he's a first or second generation. He's a black American, bro. He was born on American soil. He is a black American. Haiti is in a real uproar right now. That's a very, very rough place. Very rough. But I can't, like, you moving goalposts, bro. Thank you, Ro. Thank you for tuning in, Ro. And Ro, where are you from? What neck of the woods are you in, Ro? What part of the world? Or did you already tell me this and I forgot? But tell me, Ro, where are you at? Shout out to Ro. I'm glad you enjoying this. Ro, let me know where you at. What part of the world are you living in? Okay. Cross-examination should be coming up shortly. Are you in St. Louis? East St. Louis. Shout out to Ro over there. Shout out to Ro over there at East St. Louis. Home of Red Fox. I see you, you big dummy. Oh, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you, honey. The home of Red Fox, East St. Louis.
Ba 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 ba.
Kevin Abro, they set up Diddy so bad. Bro, listen. They about to get this man life for being a bad boss and a mean person. You're getting life in jail. You were mean to people. You're mean. You're mean. I'm surprised they didn't put Ellen DeGeneres on trial like this, as mean as she was to her staff. My personal, one of my, I don't typically do a lot of, well, I'm not really known for impersonations, but one of my first impersonations that people really enjoyed, actually one of my first big jokes in the hood, even though like I'm not no street dude or nothing, but when I was a pharmacist in '02, I used to do comedy at Uptown Comedy Corner. One of the big jokes was when I would do my T.I. impersonation. And this is when T.I. was at the top of the mountain in rap. You did that. First of all, there have been a lot of diabolical things that have atrocitized things in humanity. You did that. You did that. And now he's a comedian, which tells us that hip-hop is fucking dead. Yeah, he's going to get life for being mean, freaky, manipulative, and crazy. He's going to get life in jail. You did it. I know a lot of y'all are looking at me do comedy, and you're asking yourself, is this really him? Is this him? Well, yes, it is. This is T.I. And diabolically, I was thinking about all the atrocities that were done to mankind. You owe your whole career to me. His voice go from high to low. You owe your whole career to me. You did that. DOA. Yeah, he used like a lot of big words. Diabolically. Autonomously. These are the big words of the day. And then sometimes when you do comedy, he kind of talk fast. He's still getting used to it. So I was talking to my old lady the other day, and I told her, I say, why you been doing that to me? And then my old lady, she beat me. And y'all know who my old lady is. My old lady is Tiny from the group Escape. And she got more money than me. And I'm like, babe, that's his comedy thing. Okay, is Johnson & Johnson a publicly traded company? How did their stock perform after Diddy was taken off the streets? If he's found innocent, what are you talking about? Are you talking about cost of the baby oil? Well, it must be good baby oil considered he bought gallons and thousands of bottles of it. I don't even know who else makes baby oil outside of Johnson's & Johnson's. I don't even know. Let's see where we at. Y'all don't want me to sing. I'll start singing in here. Let's see what's going on in the Baby Oil Chronicles. I know somebody about to make a knockoff Tubi movie about this shit. Let me see. 52 minutes, 46 minutes. Where we at? I've been over here a long time with y'all there. We still here with the Scott Muscati thing. She didn't call the police. So pretty soon the cross-examination is cut. Like right now, those defense lawyers are drooling at the mouth. The defense is about to tear this lady apart. Are y'all ready for this? I like that furious Puff.
You say what? Your ass say you like that Steve Harvey. You like that do like that do that damn Steve Harvey there. See, let me tell y'all something about Ro. And we got a Shirley with strawberry letter. Shirley, tell Ro ass. You tell her ass. She get.
Y'all should see me live on stage. I'm really funny if y'all will buy a ticket. These comedy clubs don't care. I mean, they just come buy my ticket.
God damn, Jack. Shit. Just buy the goddamn ticket.
Shit. God damn.
Buy the ticket.
Shit, just a nigga. If Richard Pryor was still alive, if Richard Pryor, if you think of Richard Pryor's life and all that shit he was doing, he got out of here just in time. You couldn't have a 40-something-year-old or 30-something-year-old Richard Pryor in 2025. They would have jailed his ass.
I was just trying to get some pussy, Jack. I ain't no. I just want some pussy.
Some pussy.
Goddamn, we could buy some
Damn, look.
some baby oil. Shit.
Oh. Oh. All right. You would think, like, look, they keep talking about these sex tapes that he would have released. Like, if I'm Diddy, all that shit coming, that shit would have came out 3 days before they took my ass to jail. All y'all ass would have been on X videos and Pornhub. I keep hearing about these sex tapes. The man is locked up. He knew they was coming to get him. I would have released them in succession. Like, this is wild to me. God damn, my ass was out there. I'm trying to get that Richard Pryor boy.
You ever be fucking and a motherfucker put baby oil in your shit, Jack? You ever be fucking shit and motherfucker put baby oil in your shit, Jack? And I was slipping and sliding and shit, and I saw her bitches.
Right? Like, wouldn't you have released all that shit? I would have released all that shit. I say, you know what? Fuck it. Blow. None of this shit came out. And somebody got 20 million. So I really don't understand. Oh no, don't reload that. Please don't. Let me see what we got. Yo, Playboy. Yo, Playboy, we got that baby oil, Playboy. I like where you be scraping and crawling, Daddy. Why you ain't never come to party with me, Daddy? Huh, Daddy? What does Puff do? If Puff beats this, do you think he's going to change? Do y'all think if he beats this, I'm not saying he will, but if he beats this, what is his next move? What does he do? I mean, I'm not, like, if I'm him and I beat this shit, I'm just raising my family. I'm done. You know what I mean? He should have at least 100 million left after this, man. And I'm good. It's like, I'm done. I'm praising the Lord. I'm just going to surround myself with my children. and watch them grow and have grandbabies and spoil my grandbabies and call it a day, bro. I mean, literally, that's it. Leave the drugs alone. Because this is just crazy to me, man. You see this? They say they released everything at one time. I gotta get to Steve, not to Steve Harvey, but the Richard Pryor boys. God damn, Jack. I didn't think my ass gonna be in jail for fucking shit. God damn, motherfucking. Yeah, Godfrey the homie. I don't know Aries. Shit, Jack. I went to the Costco and I bought 10 bottles of baby oil. And I bought the shit and I get back to the room and shit. They didn't take my ass to jail. Hey, Olena, welcome back. We missed you. We missed you. But I want everybody to give a warm round of applause to Olena Rice. Olena Rice, when I was going through rehab, this is the young lady that reached out and she did her whole intervention. She joined my mama and my family, and I was able to get off drugs. No, I'm just playing. They do good voices. I'm going to keep doing all these fucking voices. Godfrey is so underrated, man. Godfrey literally, man, the top 5 comedian alive. And it's crazy to me that the world don't understand that shit. Like, people are really watching trash on stage. You watch it, people just go, yeah, so the other day I was in... This is the comedy that y'all are watching. This is the shit y'all are watching right now. These guys that come out. Yeah, so any of you guys been to Minnesota? Yeah, cold place, like very, very cold. And what's so interesting about Minnesota? You know, it's like when you walk outside and you first feel that chill. Like, that's the shit y'all are listening. Like, it's crazy to me. I usually like to go to the comedy clubs and just laugh and cry. Somebody just had me crying, laughing. That's what it used to be about, but now it's just more about, yeah, so typically I'm in the house and I stream and I tweet. Yeah, or you get this guy that, because I'm a clean comic, I don't cuss. It's like, yeah, but this shit ain't funny, nigga. Hold on, let me get started. I'm going to sound bitter. I'm going to sound bitter. I don't want to sound like bitter man. I don't want to be bitter man. I don't want to be bitter man. I drive Uber every day. Every day I get in car. I drive Uber. I pick up people. I take them to place. Let me see what we got here. $36 minutes. I don't know what they doing. I don't know if they went on break or what, guys. Godfrey's special is gonna be one of the greatest specials. I promise you, man. I was talking to him on the phone. I was gonna try to get there to see it, but I got my show in San Antonio, so I gotta fly to San An. But yeah, he cold, man. He is cold. It ain't no, he's him. I'm telling y'all that I'm very tough on comedy. So trust me, y'all will be in for a real treat when Godfrey dropped that special. Hopefully his special could get us back to like real funny. Not to say there are a couple of guys, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, I like to watch comics where I look at it and I say, damn, I'm just not good enough. I need to write. I love that. I absolutely love Would any of you be interested in dating black Russian man? I'm Russian black. I am black Russian. I make love to woman. I make good love to woman. That's black Russian man. What's my Russian voice? You like Russian? Russian good voice. Good voice. The Ukraine, we fight war. People in war on the Ukraine. We have good time. I'm starting to sound Spanish with that one. Y'all keep on coming in here talking to me though, because we got to keep this. We don't want too much dead air in here, and I've been talking to y'all for an hour, 31 minutes straight, off a cup of iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Hello and welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. We have fresh donut. They are still, we haven't gotten an update yet, guys. It's still going on and on. You had you some hot coffee, none your bees snacks? Or you like iced coffee? I like iced coffee. I like iced coffee better than hot coffee. Iced coffee got less calories and it's pretty much just water mixed with caffeine, a little bit of sugar. What you mean you tried to raid me? I'm not. What does that mean? You tried to raid me? I tried to raid you, but not sure if. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, with followers. Oh, thank you. I don't. Oh, you rated me with followers. How many followers I got over there, Grand Night? Am I still at 4? I got 4 followers on Twitch, but you know what I mean? That's love. Am I still at 4 followers over there? Because I haven't checked. You know, doing this, you have to be visible on 30 platforms. Every day is a new platform you got to pick up. And it is insane. Oh, you like voice. I keep you cackling at the desk. Yes, you want Russian. You want Russian man, normally. I'm the Russian black man. I have big black long meat for you. I give Russian meat, Russian black meat. It's just us, just me and you over there. No other followers, just one follower. I got 1 follower. Just me and my dog. Grand Night 2014. Shout out to him. No, this is what happened. Typically when I go into Dunkin' Donuts, this is one by my house. They got the big screen. You don't talk to the cashier. You just order from the computer screen. And so I didn't order from that screen. And I asked for a large iced coffee and a small. And she only made me a large. So that's what happened. So I had to wait, get back in line, and tell her to make the small too. But I did tell her a large and a small. Chef Kiss. She says it's a tie between Shannon Sharp and Travis Hunter. Yeah, man. It's just not. Man, listen. When I tell you, man, as a man, coochie will just destroy. There is nothing more powerful than coochie. Coochie will destroy your hopes, dreams, ambitions, all money you have coming in. Coochie is just like a boulder to that shit. Like you can like surpass like being incarcerated, be it on drugs, robbing people, going to jail. But then you have the big coochie valley that you have to jump over that's greater than all of that. So Yeah, these guys, Travis is cooked, bro. Like, I feel so sorry for that young brother. And I don't even think that Prime went to the damn wedding. Prime didn't go. Why you didn't go to the wedding, Prime? Hey, man, I told him all that bull junk. He wanted to do that bull jive, and I told him, I say, hey, you got to get you a prenup. Forget that bull jive, man. Like, man, what the fuck? Coochie has destroyed, has ravaged. Coochie has caused wars. People have died. Diddy is facing life for Coochie, bro. Do y'all understand that? For Coochie. That's what he's facing. He's looking at life. He's in jail right now. Right now. He gave Cassie 20 million for box. Bro, shit is wild. We have nothing, guys. We haven't even updated this. Nothing. Yeah, Coochie has destroyed empires. You are absolutely right. They set him up for failure. Where were his mentors? I don't know, but it's like, I'm rich. I have sexual parties to fulfill my fantasies. And now I have to go to jail for this. Like, it's wild. It's wild. I really don't know. And I'm not advocating for him. I'm not condoning domestic violence. I'm not even condoning the mean treatment of people. But it's just the question of, does this deserve a life sentence? Right? There was a young lady. Look at this. You know, we talked about this man facing a possible life sentence. And I want to show y'all something, because I talked about this on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? I want to show y'all something. I think this will update soon, but I want to show y'all something. This brother is facing a possible life sentence, okay? Now look at this. Y'all tell me this, right? He's facing a life sentence. Now you can say what you want. You can say what you want. But Cassie, Cuddy, all these people who's being to live to see another day. Okay? Now you see this here? This young lady, Hannah Cobb, who was in a relationship with this brother. What is his name? Telvin Osborne. Okay, Hannah shot Telvin in his chest and was cleared of all charges. Telvin is gone. Telvin is a ghost. He has wings. As Hannah skipped out of the courtroom. This man is buried 8 feet deep. And Hannah skipped out of that courtroom. And it's just over. Like, does she not deserve life? Does she? Fatal shooting, not even facing charge. A grand jury said no. No. So this man just died in a flood of white tears and lost his life. Like, what is happening right now? It's crazy to me. And what happened, allegedly they got in an argument and they would clean their gun together. So I don't know. They would clean the gun together. And after this night of argument, the gun just so happened to accidentally go off and hit him in the chest. Isn't that, what a coincidence, right? Now just imagine if this black man, if he said, yeah, we got in an argument, and we happened to be cleaning the gun together, and the gun went off and hit Hannah in the chest, they would have buried him. He never would have saw the light of day again. It's just so unfair. I really don't know what to say, guys. But let me get back here to this, because these people that were living, they still alive. They're flying private jets. All these people that was with this monster who should get life in jail for what I see is nothing when you compare it to actual loss of life. Like, I don't even know how y'all even can even dispute what I'm saying. I don't even know how you could dispute that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This brother, look at this brother. He's gone. He is gone. This woman is just living life. She got a new black man in her life. And he'll probably take him out too, with no consequence. None. But let's get back to tearing Diddy down, because he's the real monster, not Hannah. Hannah couldn't do anything wrong. I mean, I know she had to take him out. It was an accident. It was a mistake. I mean, I know we were arguing that night, but the gun just accidentally went off and hit him in the chest. Yeah, I'm Hannah. You don't put a Hannah in jail. What do you mean, Hannah? I'm Hannah. You don't put me in jail. It's just interesting to me. I don't know. Now we back. Did they say anything? Come on, y'all. Nothing. We don't have nothing yet, guys. We've learned a lot, though. Oh, why she shoot him? Okay. So what ended up happening, they got into, I believe that they got into a little argument, and they would clean their gun together every night. And after this particular argument, the gun accidentally went off and hit him in the chest. So that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. But let's come on. Let's see. No charges. Let's see. So here we go. Georgia woman who shot and killed boyfriend won't face charges per grand jury. Grand jury has decided a white woman not be charged in the alleged accidental shooting of her black boyfriend. District Attorney Jared Williams of Burke County, Georgia, revealed that a grand jury retained a no bill on 28-year-old suspect Angie Cobb in the fatal shooting of her boyfriend, 30-year-old Telvin Osborne, in February. While we recognize that this outcome may be upsetting or unpopular to some, we strongly urge everyone to frame actions that could further harm our community. Burke County officers responded to a shooting, and Cobb claimed that she was either clearing or cleaning her firearm when it discharged and hit Osborne. There wasn't any evidence of Cobb cleaning her gun. However, Sheriff Alonzo Williams reportedly said that alcohol was involved in the shooting and it wasn't listed as accidental. Cobb later told deputies that she was checking out her 9mm pistol like she did every night when it discharged and hit Osborne.
She said she thought the safety was on, but it wasn't. Cobb also acknowledged that she and Osborne had been arguing that night because she thought he was talking to another woman. Okay? Afterward, the two had a series of arguments that led to Osborne leaving and allegedly coming back with a knife. Prosecutors alleged that Cobb went into a bathroom and indicated that she would harm herself, which led to Osborne breaking into the bathroom. Because of this, Cobb seemingly turned the weapon on him and fired. And yeah. So it went from that to her cleaning the gun, and they just said, "No, you did a good job. You got rid of his black ass." Like, what? This is crazy. But let's kick Diddy's back in some more, because this baby oil and what these women endured, $20 million, private jets, access to rich and famous people. He needs to spend the rest of his natural life in jail. He's the villain. We don't have nothing in here. You remember that, Olena? Well, this just happened, Olena. She had an excellent lawyer. Yeah, she is. And guess what? There's a new black man in there right now. He ride a bike to work. And they're in love. And you know what his name is? His name is Taquavion. Taquavion. I love him. I love Taquavion. Yeah. Hannah and Taquavion. It's just us against the world. So, I don't know, guys, but we can continue talking. You guys got any questions for me? Any problems going on in your life? Any relationship problems that I can solve until this updates? Please let me know. We at about an hour and 47 minutes in. And we're here together. And shout out to, we got 6 people on Facebook watching out of the 647,285 followers. Shout out to Facebook for slowing down and not even letting people see me live. I appreciate you guys for that. But we're going to keep it moving. We are going to keep it moving. We are going to keep the thing moving. As a Nigerian man, I would like to let the people know that the people must realize that we are under attack. Okay, we got questions. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, okay, how can you get a husband? That's a great question. And Hoy, is that your name? Hoye. How old are you, Hoye? You saw me on the 85 South show? With DC and Fly. Oh, what's up, Fufu? Talk your shit, OG. Oh, shit, talk your shit. Well, look, we have a hookup. Nanya Bee's Nest says that you could have her husband, Hoye. You can have her husband. Hoye is 35 and she wants a... Do you have a boyfriend right now? Hoye, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend currently? I'm with you. Okay, no boyfriend. Do you have children? Oh, yeah. Do you have any children? Hoye doesn't have a boyfriend. Okay, call you Tara. Okay, Tara, do you have children? Do you have any children? Cassie touched him. No children. Okay.
So what kind of man are you looking for, Hoye? We about to get Hoye hooked up. I'm sorry. Tara. What kind of man are you looking for, Tara? Let me know. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna do a love. Welcome to the Love Connection. Yeah. This is the Love Connection. We're here on a new episode of Love Connection. We got Tara, and Tara's looking for love. Tara's looking for love and a good man and husband. Tell us more, Tara. Let's see what we got. We got an hour in. Tara, what kind of man you looking for? You didn't tell me. I'm trying to hook this up for you now. What are you laughing, but you're not telling me? What's your type? Do you have a type? We gotta make a match. We gotta get Tara a husband. Hey y'all, we gonna have Tara in here. Tara looking for a good man, y'all. She let me tell you something here, Tara. There's some good men out here. But you got to listen to old Steve Harvey and follow my rules if you want a good man. See, that's real simple there, Tara. Tara want a man, y'all, that's consistent and honest, y'all. See, that's real simple now. So, Tara, where the good men out there that's consistent and honest? Do you need a height requirement, a money requirement, Tara? That's what we need to know. Let me see. Yeah, we haven't had anything. No cross-examination is going on right now, so. Tara, I can come to Pittsburgh when I have a demand in Pittsburgh. When people are willing to buy my ticket, I will be in Pittsburgh. And this is why it's important that I come here and I do all of these live streams. It's very, very important as I'm building, and I can build a fan base and people get to know me. So, but I'll be there. We are here looking at this. Hold on. Let me see. My buddy just hit me. Let me see what the homie want. I might have him join me. Let me see if my homie will join in with me. My homie Dante. My homie and frat brother. Tara, you could call down to the Improv, but I have to sell more tickets than just you and a friend. I would need more than 5 tickets to sell. If you can bring out 150, 200 people, I'm there. Now, we're going to talk about, tell us about okay. That's great. You are a real, true comedy fan, Nanya B's Nest. So that comedy competition that I did, that was called the Miller Lite Stand-Up Comedy Competition that I did in 2012, where I made Kevin Hart cry tears of laughter. I beat out comedians all over the nation. I won $10,000, which later led me to touring on the Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam and being the first host of the Plastic Cup Boys Tour. That set was dear to my heart. I loved it. I was able to express my outrage being a pharmacist and bring people on the journey with me being a pharmacist. This is my pet peeve because people hate on that set. It ain't doing it for me. And I go off because I'm sensitive about my art. You know what I mean? So, and I'm like, look, it might not be the best, but it's way better than what I see. You feel me? So we're going to bring a guest on here real quick. And bring my homie on here. Let me see. All right. I'm bringing my homie on here real fast. My homie Dante, my frat brother. But yeah, no, it was great, man. The way I found out about it, I was at a gas station off of Fulton Industrial in Atlanta, and I saw this Kevin Hart cutout, and he was holding a pack of Miller Lite, and it said Miller Lite Stand-Up Comedy Competition. I took a picture there holding that sign. Then I entered in online. Then I did one live performance. Then I did another one, which led me to the finals. And that's what y'all saw when I was on stage, you know what I mean, getting down. Now, when I look back at that performance, which was 13 years ago, I could see, I was going a little fast, but I was nervous. I was an older comic, but coming up in urban comedy, when you do a lot of urban comedy, we're typically we're fast because we come out the gate, because people don't give you a lot of time. They will boo your ass. So we had to be very, very fast, and that's why I'm going so fast. And then I had like a time constraint. So I was just trying to hit them hard, give them the best that I had, because I know me, if I was to slack in that set, I would have lost. I needed to have my confidence high in the beginning. And I just got it in. So that's what it is. Let's see. We're going to have my homie come in here as we try to break this case down. Yep. It was because of a time crunch and nervousness. That's why I was going fast. But the set has racked up over 10 million views on Facebook and over 3 million on YouTube. So I can't complain. And I appreciate you guys who enjoyed that set. Let me see what we got here. I don't know if they took a break or what in this courtroom. What we trying to see. In a second, we're going to have my homie Dante join us, my friend as well as frat brother and podcast host. Comedian podcast host and my frat brother's going to join me on here. We're just going to keep it moving, man. And Tara, we still looking for you a man. If there are any available men out there, Tara is looking for a husband. So what happens to marriage in the future, right? It's 2025. We're a technologically advanced society. They're predicting women will have babies in labs. They just did a whole human, or they've grown a fertilized egg without even using sperm. So this person, if they are making in China, will have the first person with no parents is about to be born. So I don't know like where we're headed. Will family matter? Do people care? And even though we're more connected than any time in history, everybody is isolated and apart. We're living in very strange times. Very strange. I appreciate that, Armani. Armani says the set was hilarious from start to finish. And look, I got a lot of up-to-date stand-ups on my YouTube channel. And shout out to everybody on YouTube who've been rocking with me. But yeah, check that out. Shout out to everybody on Twitter right now watching. We got about 114 of y'all over there watching this right now. So they at lunch right now? Damn, at 10 o'clock? That's crazy. Oh, Lena, I don't know when I'm coming to Wisconsin, but whenever I do, you'll know. Sign up for my email list at that LaVarWalker.me. And if you sign up there, we can, I send out whatever city I'll be in. If I'm in your city, pull up on me, man. 11:52 where? Wait a minute, what time is it? Oh, it is 11:50. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast too. I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought it was still in the 10s, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm on East Coast time too. I'm in Atlanta. I just didn't notice the time that flew by because we've been on here for like 2 hours. So, well, since we're waiting, they're on a lunch break. How about we look at some trash on Media Takeout? How about that? Capricorn Clark looked very happy in every picture. See, we just did that. We just talked about Capricorn Clark. They blamed everything on Diddy. Now they blaming Diddy's drug-fueled parties for Britney Spears' meltdowns. This is ridiculous. Oh no, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton said her husband was a fool to love her. Dolly Parton and her husband Carl Dean were married from 1966 until his death in 2025. Parton met Dean on her first day in Nashville and they were together ever since. Well, Parton said they didn't have a traditional marriage, they were happy together. Still, she joked Dean was foolish to love her as she was. Parton and Dean met outside a laundromat in Nashville. He was driving past when he saw her and knew immediately that he had to stop. My first thought, I'm going to marry that girl, Dean said. My second thought was, Lord, she's good looking. That was the day my life began. Parton didn't think as highly of her own appearance. She once said she couldn't believe he loved her as she was. He doesn't care if I'm fat. He was never turned off. He's fool enough to think I'm the second. Wow. Okay, Dolly had low self-esteem. But I always liked Dolly Parton. I thought Dolly Parton was a good-looking white woman. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings here, but and Dolly had them titties. Let me see. Man, they got to free Ha Davis, man. I don't know. What the hell? I thought Dante was coming in here. I guess we're going to wait. Let's see what happened with Ha Davis. Ha Davis was arrested on domestic violence charges. Oh, man. Oh, no. Well, he out now, so I really don't know what's going on. My prayers to him. Free Ha. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna chill. Y'all hang in here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna, I guess, watch y'all. I know he did a skit and then he ended up going to jail, which is wow. I don't know what's going on with the good brother. Ha. I don't know. Well, guys, hold on, y'all. Yo. Hey, y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I'm gonna go to the restroom. We just gonna chill. I'm gonna leave this stream running. Matter of fact, I should play y'all one of my clips. Matter of fact, y'all want to watch? Shit, I can play one of my clips. This was one of my favorite sets right here. Hello? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear this? Yo, can y'all hear this? When I played the YouTube, can you hear it? That's a handsome man right there, I tell you that. Can y'all hear it? But can you hear the can y'all hear the YouTube clip? Let me see. It's all the way up there. It's still low. Let me try something else. I'm gonna see if y'all hear better if I switch my audio. That's main stereo. Let's see if y'all hear it now. Is that better? Damn, it's still the same? Y'all said it's still the same?
I wonder if I should raise my prices.
Y'all said it's still the same? Y'all can't hear it no better, huh? Damn. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? All right, let's try it again. Can y'all hear me right now? Can y'all hear me? The ad was loud. That's weird. Let's try it now. Instead of a card key. Can y'all hear it?
That's when I knew that there was a problem. And when the man gave me the key, he said, "Hey, if you lose it, it's $85 to get a copy."
All right, I'm gonna let this play.
And he gave me certain rules. Yeah, internet go off at 8:05 p.m. And the continental breakfast is at 4:30 a.m. If you miss it, you miss it. I said, God damn. This nigga got me staying in Compton. I tried to get online. I had to ball up some aluminum foil and get a hanger and put it on the hanger and hold it in the air to FaceTime my wife and child. I said, God damn it, where am I? I've been waiting to wear this outfit. I'm in the wrong goddamn neighborhood to have this shit on. I'm a tourist. I put it on this goddamn hotel he had all over. Hey, homie, I just ran to the goddamn car and said, nigga, drive. Get me out of here. I'm not a thug. Shit. If any gangster or something fuck with me, I identify as an old white woman. I don't want no trouble. I will call the police. I pay too much goddamn taxes to be getting into some gangster shit. I was waiting to wear this outfit too. I had this shit laid out. Y'all see? You're my LA shit. What's up, homie? West Side? I couldn't wait to put this shit on. I think temperature checks are stupid. Temperature checks are dumb. Who the fuck is trying to get in the club with a temperature of 190? Like he don't know he got a damn fever. Who is literally going to the club? Come on, man. Hey, this ain't what you think. I swear to God. Hey, man, come on, let me in there, man. Come on. Come on, let me in. They got the little gun. And then they hit him with the gun. The bodyguard hit him with the little gun and hit him. Beep, beep. Oh, hell no. Get your ass out of here. They don't offer him no help or nothing. Now, you just supposed to go in the car and be sick and coughing and spreading shit. You could at least call an ambulance for me, brother. Now, that same bodyguard, that security guard, whoever's blocking you from getting in the club or Target or wherever, he's bragging to the people. Yeah, motherfucker trying to come in here with a temperature of 175. I kicked him in his chest, and I told him, get in the car and sit and sweat. Don't you dare come in here. And you passing the shit around. You dying. He ain't offer help or nothing. Temperature checks are stupid. What is the purpose of that shit? Everybody knows if they have a fever. Everybody.
If you're a man who makes at least 150 grand a year and you're still embarrassed to take your shirt off at the pool, I will get you shredded like a god for the summer, or you won't pay a dime. This is very specifically for men over 30 who make at the bare minimum 150K a year. If that's you, over the next 45 seconds, I'm gonna show you how to get completely ripped for the summer and why men like you need a radically different approach to fitness and nutrition than the broke gym junkie who has all day to spend at the gym. There's 3 steps that men like you must take to get shredded like a god. Step number 1, tell the truth. Next time you take a shower, take your shirt off and look at yourself in the mirror. Seriously, tonight before you go to bed, really look at yourself. What do you see? What does your wife see? Does she see a savage? Or does she see a financially successful man who's completely mediocre in his body? Stop lying to yourself thinking that the money in the bank is more of a status symbol than the image in the mirror. It's not. Step number 2.
I went and got my COVID vaccine, man. Let me tell you something. You get your COVID vaccine, you can't tell everybody that these goddamn anti-vaxxers. I told my homeboy, I said, man, I got my COVID. Man, shit, man, you about to die, nigga. The fuck, man, you letting them white folks put that shit in your body, man? Nigga, they trying to take your goddamn DNA, boy. That's what they trying to do. There's a whole plan to take your DNA, boy. You about to die, nigga. So I asked this nigga, I say, they want to take our DNA. Hell yeah, they do, nigga. That's what they trying to do. They the whole plan, man. So I looked at him, I say, why, nigga? Why would they want your goddamn DNA? You already living on the government. Why would he want to make more of you? Huh? Why would he want to make more of your ass? To support more of you? Answer the question. You got me fucked up, man. Can't believe you come to me like that.
Okay, guys, it looks like they are back from trial. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, damn. There we go. And we're back. All right. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? All right. Let's see what we got here now. All right, cool. All right, bet. Here we go. Damn, I saw him back on my... Okay, this is getting weird. Let me update it. That's weird. Let me see if it's updating on my phone. Yeah, it's updating on the... Let me, let's go back to home. Nah, we're going to have to exit off of this and sign back in. All right. All right, we're back, guys. Here we go. The jewels were still on loan from Jacob the jeweler. Let me see. We missed some stuff. All right, let's start here. Did law enforcement call you? The arson investigators. Cuddy had given them my name. I hung up on them. I just want to... What did Mr. Combs say to you? He said I should kill you bees and I should cut her face. Okay, here we go. The jewels were still on loan from Jacob the jeweler. And this is Agnafillo, who's Italian. So who else got lie detector?
Mike B, his stylist, he too had gone to street level of 1440 for manicures. The lie detector test was the next day.
You never told HR.
No. I got fired for 3 weeks.
How did you get unfired?
I went to work on his 35th birthday at Cipriani to do the celebrity list. I came back.
2004 to 2006.
Not all.
As personal assistant.
Then liaison.
Now watch. I just want y'all to watch. Right now, the person she's talking to is Agna Philo, the lawyer, who is the defense attorney for Diddy. Oh, we got Dante. Dante, listen, y'all, this is my frat brother, my friend, comedian, homie, Tap In podcast, the good brother Dante. Dante, what we're doing right now is going over the Diddy trial. And before I say anything else, what do you think about this trial? Do you think he will walk? Do you think he'll be convicted?
I think he will walk on the charges there that they got him for. I was talking to somebody else and trying to find out if they would kick him for like PV on a state level. But as far as right now, everything I'm seeing, I think he may walk on the charges that they got him for in the federal court.
That's what I'm thinking too, right? And I've talked to several defense attorneys who have agreed, which is so crazy. But right now, Dante, Capricorn Clark, who is his ex-assistant, she's being cross-examined by Agna Philo, Diddy's defense attorney. And what I was telling the people is when Diddy has a very serious defense team, these people's stories seem to just crumble and they get crushed under the cross-examination of defense. So I've been doing it in voices, right? So I'm doing this, and Capricorn Clark goes, the jewels were still on loan from Jacob the jeweler. Who else got lie detector?
Mike B, his stylist, he too had gone to street level of 1440 for manicures. The lie detector test was the next day.
You never told HR?
No. I got fired for 3 weeks.
Look at this. How did you get unfired?
Is this from today?
This is today. This is happening now. This is happening right now. How did you get unfired?
I went to work on his 35th birthday at Cipriani to do the celebrity list. I came back.
2004 to 2006.
Not all.
As personal assistant.
Then liaison.
So they're about to crush this lady. I see it coming. They gonna kill her on the stand. Let's see what we got.
I heard a lot of these witnesses are going to be disgruntled employees, but I don't see how a racketeering or sex trafficking, I don't see none of these charges going to stick.
I agree with you. Now, this is the update, Capricorn Clark.
I think I was a really good employee for him.
He told you were awesome.
He did not use that word.
You worked hard for him.
I did.
Others worked hard too, right?
Not as hard as me. I did learn a lot from Mr. Combs. He broke that glass ceiling for us black people in the business world.
Do you need a minute?
No, it's just complicated.
And the judge, we'll take a break. So now they're going to break again. Yes, I agree with you, Dante. This is a bunch of disgruntled people. And I've gotten a lot of pushback because I was vocal about, like, this isn't making sense, man. These people were willing participants. And it would seem as if with this RICO, this is what it would seem for this RICO to work. For this RICO to work, it would seem that Puff would have had to send goons out in white vans with machine guns to pick random women off the street. Then he would hog tie those women, drive them back to the mansion where Diddy is
You
dressed as a
know,
clown.
for racketeering or RICO, you don't even need to have. You just have to be shown that you're using your business as an organized crime.
Hmm.
I don't see what crimes he actually committed, except for maybe larceny.
No,
With,
that's they dropping that. They throwing that out.
oh, really?
Yeah. No
So,
arson was proved. The DNA had a young lady's fingerprints on the Molotov cocktail. So they tossing that. They probably tossing everything with the Kid Cudi thing, dude.
yeah, see, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
see how.
I've been keeping up with this day by day, minute by minute, and trying to sell some tickets, Dante.
Do you know Samson?
Samson.
Yeah,
No, who is that?
comedian from out of LA.
Nah, he want to join in or something?
Nah, he's in the courtroom,
Oh
and
shit.
so he could come on here with you and actually tell you what the temperature is in the courtroom, give you a first-hand experience.
So he in the courtroom right now.
Yeah,
Can you text him?
let
No,
me.
he ain't got no device, probably.
Yeah, if he's in the courtroom,
See if you can text him and see what's up. Dante, we're here with Dante, guys, and we might get some inside views on what's going on in the courtroom. How about that? That's right. That's right. Yeah, text him. See what's up, Dante. He live in New York now?
No.
He just flew out there.
Yep.
That's crazy. I should have flew out there too. Yeah, I think he'll walk. They offered him a 5-year plea deal. Everybody.
How long has he been in jail? About a year?
Nah, not quite a year. They locked him up, I believe, September of last year.
Oh, okay.
So not quite a year yet. But yeah, it's silly, man. I don't know. Was the guy on drugs? Yeah. Was he mean? Yeah. A freak? Yes. Domestic abuser? Yes. Does he deserve life in jail? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. And a lot of people said, well, he threatened her. She couldn't leave. Only for her to leave and marry the help. Like, you know.
Diddy was a freak. Here's a perspective that I was like, that's interesting. They was naming all the things that Diddy did in court. And then also this nigga was running a business, had a liquor company, had a clothing line, doing music. It made me think like, what am I doing with my 24 hours? If Diddy got time to do all the business and still be a freak, I need to do something.
We need to tighten it up, Dante. That's what you're saying. Yeah, because he was getting it in, brother. He was getting it in. He was a freaky. I don't even know. I get tired of that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I've never gone to that level. I would be exhausted. I mean, because once you go for people saying, man, them shits would last for 5 days. Even if I was a sex worker, I'd be like, hey, man, come on, bro. This is exhausting. I got to get the fuck out of it. Like, this is ridiculous. I've been here for a week. And look, and then you exhausted, dehydrated, and he said, Daddy, like, come on, playboy. You got more in you, daddy. You got more in you, daddy. It ain't over, daddy. Come on, let's have some more fun, daddy. Like, man, I am exhausted. Like, this shit is wild. Okay, they back.
All right, let me kind of hit Samson. I'm gonna call him, and then I'll jump back.
You want me to mute you?
I don't know how this works.
I could just mute you, bro. Damn. Let me see. Edit mic.
I ain't gonna be on here all day.
What you got to work?
Yeah.
I just mute your mic. You muted now, so they won't hear you. All right, guys, we back again. And then I just take you off. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So here we are, guys. The last part we left off with, I think I was a really good employee for him. He told you you were awesome. You did not use that word. You worked hard for him. I did. Others worked hard too, right? Not as hard as me. I did learn a lot from Mr. Combs. He broke that glass ceiling for us black people in the business world. Do you need a minute? No, it's just complicated. Okay, they still on break. I thought they was back again, guys. Oh no, not again. Come on. Let's see. With jury and witness out on DNA question to Inspector Jimenez, the government's objection is overruled. We asked for a bit longer. We've not been able to eat lunch. We are running ahead of schedule. Our case might be closer to 5 weeks than 6. I don't know, guys. Y'all still here rocking with me? All right, guys. I guess I don't know what's happening right now. Look like we at a break or something again. It looks like yeah, they on the longer break. I guess they slowing this down. Well, 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 guys. I'm gonna shit. I guess I'll go ahead and shut it down for a minute and come back when I come back. Yep, that's that. I'm out, guys. I'll be back later on today when we come back because I ain't about to sit there for no 2 hours looking at y'all. So nothing but love. Y'all stay tuned. The Instagram videos popping up, YouTube videos. Be on the lookout for more stand-up clips and also sign up for my email list at LeVarWalker.me and see me live in San Antonio, Texas at Upstage Comedy Lounge. Let's go.